this is Apple Store. I'm going to buy the new laptop and I'm going to be showing you how to set up a new laptop. Okay. Those are the fun kind of machines.
So it's going to be. Thanks a lot. Okay, so I'm gonna be honest. I wasn't aware of that new stuff because I haven't paid attention to Apple within like the last 2 weeks. So machine.
Laptop is ready to go. My MacBook Pro 13-inch. Okay, this is a new laptop, MacBook Pro 13-inch. I'm going to be set it up, so watch it out. That's a charger. That's adapter. That's a charger. That's all in this box. And this is a USB-C to digital AV multi-adapter. This has HDMI, USB, and USB 3.
Press the return key.
Okay, this is the option to transfer information to this Mac. So there is a three-way you can, there's a two-way you can transfer. You can backup, from the old time machine backup, or you can from a Windows PC. Or right now I'm going to be use the don't transfer anything for now because I don't have anything. This is a new machine setup. So I press send next. Then now you can see that Apple ID. So I'm not going to be set up Apple ID for now because if you have set up if you have the Apple ID right now, you can set up with Apple ID. Then that will connect all your apps or iTunes, iCloud, and Find iPhone. Everything is going to be connected. But I'm going to be show you later on. So then now I'm going to be set it up later. The license, I click the license agreement, I agree. Then I'm going to put a admin, and the password. You can put any password. I just show you that. You can put any hint on it. Next, press setup. If you want to set up a SERDI, you can set up a SERDI. You can enable the SERDI. I'm not going to be set up. Set up SERDI later. This is for the touch screen. I mean, sorry, not the touch ID. So if you want a fingerprint login, you can use the fingerprint to log in right now. That's also I'm going to be set it up later. There's a two option. One is the dark, one is a light one. So people always like the light one, so I use the light one. Turn on tone display. This is without tone. This is with tone. Click setup. Your machine is ready. So once you log in, first thing you have to do that you cannot see any, your hard disk drive or anything here. So you got to go and press the finder and preference and hard disk and connect a device. Then you can see your hard drive right there. So now you go here and check do you have any updates on it. You're checking for software updates. That's the first thing you have to do. Oh, this is up to date, so nothing to do. You can go to the system preference, check the users. Unlock the user. If you press the lock me in, you have a lot of options on the users. So you can list user, name and password, and show the user right here. So if you check this box, you can go here and lock the machine right here. Lock this locking. Sorry. Yeah, there you go. So you can see the screen as it is. So once you log in, you can see back. So that's it. So now because this is for the office, so I'm going to be show you how to set up a network directory. So you go here and choose it from here. Okay, so you can see the network. If you already set up a server, you can see the name. When you click it here, then you can select it. Okay, that's all for now. If you set it up a local admin, then if you want to create a new user, you can create the new user from here too. Go to the system preference, So you can use your name as it is, but you always keep the separate account for if something happened, you need to troubleshoot through that account. So what I normally do whenever I set up the machine, I use the first user as admin, then I create the user with my name, then add to the administrator. So if something happened into my profile, I still can log in with admin and troubleshoot it. So how do I create a new user? Go to the user and unlock it because you have administrator. So you can press here. You can always keep it as a standard. So if this is for the the regular your kids or someone, you can choose the standard. So that way the user never had a privilege to install anything on this machine. So they always asking admin. So for example, you create a user for your kids, and kids wants to install something, they have to let you know that so they had to become to you, and you had to be put your username and password to install it. That way we can restrict, or you can use the manage with the parent control user. So that way we can set up some illegal website or porn website. You can restrict the kids. So if you select manage with parents, you can see the age options 9+. So according to this one, this profile will restrict the restricted to go to the some special illegal website or like a bad website, something like that. So now I'm going to be select the standard user here, and you can use something like any name. I'm going to be use a test and the password, and you can just anything you can do it. You can here you have that option to lengthen your password, but you can see it, you don't want to do it because keep it as a default. Create user or user right here. So you can go here and you can log in from here, the test user. Same setup. When you create any user, you always go to the Apple ID stuff, and all the fingerprint, everything you can do it. I'm not going to show you here because it's take a long time. Enable Safari, then the same thing like we just create the admin, the same way you create the next user. Just want to show you, keep two accounts separately. One has a full administrative privilege, and other one has like a limited one. So that way if something happened to the one account, you can use the administrative account to log in and troubleshoot. Yeah, that's also I'm going to skip. This time I'm going to use the dark one, then you can feel it how it's look like. That's it. The first thing you have to do that, click the finder and click the preference, enable the hard disk and connect our device. Then you can see that. That's it for today. So I'll come with the next video with a different technical tips. Thank you so much.